You want to know why your videos are not getting millions of views yet? It's because you can't do this. Alright, so maybe that's an exaggeration, but first let me just say welcome back to this channel for another video. So today we're talking about Sam Kolder and how everybody seems to just be imitating these days. Now this is nothing new to anybody, it's nothing new to me. And what I'm talking about is the crazy color correction, the transitions, the Luma fades, all these things, the backflips. No, I'm just kidding, because backflips actually look really cool in videos. Now the problem with this is that these things aren't really that crazy and over the top, and they're actually pretty simple if you look at Sam Kolder's videos. But the problem with this is that people are making them look simple. The thing that Sam Kolder does in his videos that made these transitions and everything else blow up is that he did them so well. Look at his channel, just scroll back on his channel a few years. Even before he started doing all this stuff, he was making a lot of videos. You see he's got like maybe a few second videos just experimenting with Twixtor, which is a slow motion thing, doing these really cool slow motion videos. He had a couple other videos with the GoPro. I'm sure he has way more stuff too that he doesn't even have on his YouTube. And this was about like 2 years before he even made that Hawaii video, which made him blow up. So even before he made that video with all his transitions, he had a lot of experience under his belt that made him already a good filmmaker. So when he kind of stepped this game up and made all these transitions, they were already around. It's not like he invented them or anything. They were already around. He just used them in a way that was really creative and made those simple things look really seamless and nice, and that made it blow up. And that's with a lot of things. You look at a lot of things that people are doing, all these film techniques and stuff like that, a lot of it can actually be really simple. It's just done really well. And the problem that we're having now is that these things became so popular that anybody can do them now. Everybody's making LUT packs, myself included. I'm not excluding myself from it. Everybody's making transition packs. Look at my channel. I have everything that says Sam Kolder written all over it because, you know, that's what's popular. The thing is, anyone with a computer basically can come along now and do the same things, which is why I think Sam Kolder has really moved away from all those things now. Look at his newer videos. They're a lot more vlog oriented, but a lot of his newer videos don't have those crazy zooms, a lot of the Luma fades, just not as much as it was in his older videos. Possibly because he's grown as a filmmaker too, and he knows that stuff was kind of like, okay, but I gotta move on. But also probably because a lot of people are copying it, and so his videos are still really good, and they're a lot more simple now. And that says something about the difference between a good filmmaker and an average filmmaker. And I'm not calling anyone out because I do it too. I'm just saying that maybe we can acknowledge it, to try to notice that it is a problem and move past it and focus on other things that make us better filmmakers in general, which is something that I've really been trying to focus on. I'm really finding appreciation for just getting good composition and stuff like that, because I've noticed in a lot of my videos, I come back after a day from filming, and while I'm there, first of all, I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing, what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to see what looks good, and then I come back to my computer and I look at some of these clips, and some of them are just like, what is going on? I should have done this, I should have done that. I should have just taken the time to focus on getting good clips then, instead of just rushing and relying on, you know, thinking, what kind of crazy transitions can I do this, like what can I do this way. Like, I should have just really focused on getting good clips, and maybe, you know, planning out some things that I could do some cool transitions for, but not having that be my focus, because then I would have come back and had a really good video that I could have put together that's flowed really nicely, and the video would have looked really well even before all that stuff. Then if I did decide to put some transitions on it, it would have looked even better, and it wouldn't have taken away from the video. A lot of the times now I see kids are just making these videos and they're just shooting everything, and then they come back and they throw their transition packs on it, their LUT packs, and it looks like garbage. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, really, I kind of want to just take the time real quick to look through Instagram and YouTube and show you guys a little bit of a couple examples of what I'm talking about, just to point them out, not to be rude or anything. Alright, so real quick, we're just going to hop into Instagram and YouTube, and I'm going to show you guys a couple examples that I've found already that I just think are not the best quality work, because they're focusing on the wrong things that we're talking about. There's definitely way worse ones than these, but these ones are just ones that I found already, so we're gonna go with that. This one's on this kid's Instagram, but looking at this video right off the bat, the coloring is way off. The trees are bright orange, things are really overexposed. When it gets to that shot of the tower that's in there, it's just like way too bright. It doesn't look good at all. Yeah, I just don't like the way this video looks, first of all. And then on top of that, every transition that this dude uses in this video is not good, in my opinion. opinion, especially because he's, you know, the first couple shots he's doing a walking shot and he does that side transition to that other walking shot, and to me that's just, it doesn't look good. First of all, that's a jump cut. Usually it's when you cut from one clip to another clip that's really similar. In something like travel film like this, it just doesn't look good, and it looks even worse when he throws that transition on it. Maybe that's a stylistic choice, but to me it just seems like a kind of a copy thing of that like Sam Kolder style, and that's with pretty much a lot of the things in this video, especially like when he transitions to the tower, from the walking shot to the tower, or from the and then there's a shot on here, I don't know if I got it that far or showed you that much, but he's standing on top of this ladder and he does a zoom out, like one of those colorful zoom outs into the inside of the tower. To me it detracts from the video because they're just in there just to be there, and the video looks really bad in quality. But we're gonna hop onto YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys one more video under the Sam Kolder inspired search thing, and then we'll go on to something else that I want to show you. So I'm gonna choose this one, cinematic smartphone Sam Kolder inspired. I'll just play you guys like a few seconds of it. Alright, so right off the bat, it actually doesn't look like that bad of a video. Like I said, there are way worse examples in this. This guy's color grading is actually not that bad, especially for a phone. It doesn't look too bad to me. Definitely not as overdone as that other guy's. But the problem I'm having right off the bat is that Luma fade transition. I just don't like it. It doesn't look that good. If you saw that, it just seems a little out of place to me. And it's just kind of like, why? It literally was just like, I'm going to use it because I'm going to use it. It doesn't really, it's not stylistic. He has no style to it. It's just there, and it doesn't seem to flow. This video actually looks kind of good. Quality and the shots that he got are actually good, but then he throws in all these transitions, and most of his shots are kind of static, so there's not a lot of movement in them, and he throws in these side transitions and there's zoom transitions. There's actually one zoom transition in there that I don't mind. A lot of the other ones are just like on static shots and they're swiping left to right. It kind of looks like a slideshow. Something else that also really takes away from this, that is also part of Sam Kolder's that whole style thing, is the song choice. He uses a really tropical song choice that I think maybe Sam Kolder used it in one of his videos, I'm not sure, but it sounds like something he would. And it's a really high energy song, and the clips are really kind of slow or not really that high energy, especially at the drop, and he's just showing these flat static clips, and it just doesn't match at all. It's the same thing as playing like a really sad song and showing clips of all these people smiling. Like, it's just contradictory. It doesn't match. You wouldn't want to see that. It just doesn't add up right. What you're seeing just doesn't add up to what you're hearing and the emotions that the song is making. That's all I have to say about that. So right now we're just gonna look at something else. I'm gonna search up Sony A6300 because that's all I know this guy's channel under. I think it's this guy. I don't know if it's this one Tahoe or Tahoe 2. He's got two of them that I found, but I'll just show you the second one for a few seconds. If you guys want to watch the rest of the video, I'll leave the link in the description below. That was 24 seconds that we just watched that video together, and in my opinion, better than both of those videos. His color grading looked good. It did not look over the top. Those colors look pretty natural. His shots and composition all looked really well, and there was not a single one of those transitions or anything, and the music was not over the top. And that's the point I'm trying to get across to you guys, and it might sound, I might be screaming at this point, I don't know, is that you don't really have to use all this stuff, and I think this video will serve as a great example of that, and which is why I wanted to show you that, because to make it clear as to why I'm telling you guys this, I'm not trying to bash on people, because I'm not, but it's mostly because looking back at my old Instagram, I'll show you guys this, like, look at my feed. If you look at it, there's so much like oversaturation in the oranges and teals, and I remember specifically when I started making videos and photos like and doing them kind of seriously, I looked up how to do orange and teal stuff, and this one video showed me just to throw the sliders, the profile sliders in Lightroom, just to the teals and the orange, and that's literally what I did, and I threw that on all my work, like for the first for a while, a long while, I was just doing that, and I didn't even think it looked good, but I was afraid to step out of it because I was like, well, that's what people think is popular, and I was actually gaining a lot of traction on my channel that way. But I want to point it out to you guys, so maybe you can, if you feel like that you're trapped, you don't have to restrict yourself to only the things that people think are popular, because it's only gonna hurt you in the long run. It's gonna hurt your viewers in the long run, because if you're doing that kind of thing and you're not even doing it well, then why should anyone pay attention to you? Because there's already someone out there, there's a bunch of other people out there who are doing it better than you. Why should I pay attention to you? What you should be doing is focusing on your own style, mastering that, and making people pay attention to you that way, and making everyone else want to copy you. So I know it's hard, it's a lot easier said than done, but I don't know, just something for you guys to consider. Anyway, that's all I have to talk about for Sam Kolder and stuff like that today. If you guys agree with me, I'd like to know. Leave some comments down below. Maybe you think I'm just being really cynical, a hater right now, because I can, I don't know. Let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Also, like this video if you guys did like it. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content coming soon, and hit that bell, because I'm going to try to kick my butt into overgear and just go hard now. Wow. Go hard now. I'm trying to make another video right after this, so I'm sure I'll see you guys soon. But until then, catch you guys later. Peace out.